Hey everyone, this is Leslie Fisher. I hope you're doing well. I want to show you a website that it's one of those that I wish I showed more often. Sometimes I run out of time, sometimes it's different topic stuff, but this is definitely a website that I probably should be showing anytime I do my Tools You Can Use Tomorrow class, the Web 2.0 you might not know about, my top tools for, I call it troubled learners because I consider myself a troubled learner. This site is great. Now, the one thing is when I show you this site, I struggle a little bit with it. And it's personally because I can't handle a lot of content thrown at me at once. So I think that's one of the reasons I don't show it a lot. Well, now I'm rambling, but you really should know about this site, especially if you're teaching anything that deals with making pages easier for students to read, sentences or whatnot. It's called Rewordify. And if you haven't seen this site, I think you're going to be pretty impressed. So what Rewordify does is on its core level is it will help you reword a sentence to be easier to understand. But it does so much more than that, and it's not quite obvious from the front of the page. So let me show you how we can do that. And let me show you some of the other great things that are hiding within Rewordify. So up here, the first thing you'll see is when you go to rewordify.com is you will see the ability to change some text. So they have some examples down here. So I'm just going to copy this example. And then we're going to paste this in. And then I'll say Rewordify text. And it's going to go ahead and it is going to reword everything. And not only is it going to reword everything, you'll notice that it will tell you what it changed. So it changed hearken to listen. And I can even listen to that word if I wanted to. And they change this a lot. So you could kind of keep coming up here, grabbing this, pasting this in, rewordifying. And once again, it'll show you what it's changed, and you could even listen to it. There's something about like 58,000 different words in here, and I think I need to take this moment to say this is a teacher. A teacher designed this in their spare time to help their students and has shared it with students. It's yet another thing that why I adore teachers so much is that when you start digging into this site and realizing what it's got in here, it's pretty cool. So just from there, I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, that's pretty neat that we're able to do that. The other thing we can do is you can come here and you could take a look at the stats of this word. You can share it. You could even come in here and you can say print a learning activity based on those words. So I can say the original, the rewordified. I can make a vocabulary list with definitions. So there's all these different things that you can do. Here's a word bank, standard quiz. So I can come up here and just based on the text that I put in there, it is developing all of this content for me, which is amazing. And I also have in here, I could say parts of speech, and it will list the parts of speech. Okay, so there's that. And just built into that, I mean, just amazing. The other thing that I want to point out is that there is a login area. So if you wanted to, your students could have a login area and you could track how your students are doing. There's an area in here that is called Educator Central. And this is where it will talk a little bit about how you can create an account, your students can create an account, and how you can use it to do things like give out reading assignments or to see how your students are doing. So if you click here, once again, if you go here onto Educator Central, it'll give you the detailed information. And all the biggies that this site offers you are right down here at the bottom. And you'll notice there's a couple others that are hiding up here. So that's the basics of rewording. And then once you reword it, how you can customize it. They also have classic literature. So I could come in here and I can say, let's go into the Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Let's go into the different chapters, and it is going to rewordify. So this is the rewordified version of that chapter. And then please keep in mind, same things up here, stats, share, learning objectives. I can do the quizzes and whatnot, and I could even go here into the parts of speech. So just a really, really, really nice thing. And as you noticed, well, let me, I picked a tough one to scroll down for, word games. So I can come in here and I can play a couple of word games as well. There is a lot that is hiding in this one little amazing website. And I'd like to thank the teacher that put this together, because I show it not as often as I should. And so many people come back to me and they thank me for introducing them to Rewordify. The teacher says he has enough space on his server for everyone. The site isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And once again, I want to thank him. And I want to thank you for your time. That's rewordify.com. And I'm Leslie Fisher from lesliefisher.com. Have a wonderful day. Thank you for spending 6 minutes of it with me. Bye.